Everybody, Bryce Braggins here, Momentum Realty. I am doing a quick video on what the market's been doing in the Atrium, just this neighborhood right here. It is off A1A right across from TPC, and it's a nice, quiet beach neighborhood, very sought after. So I'm doing the market for some buyers of mine. I'll be sending that video to them, but I wanted to do it just so anybody wanting to know about Le Atrium or thinking about selling in Le Atrium would have access to this information too. So here it goes. I'm going to jump right into what's been happening the last 2 years. Last 12 months of activity. We are in a pretty strong seller's market in this neighborhood. I know everybody's thinking, duh, but I will promise you that does not always happen even right now. Sometimes I'll go into certain neighborhoods and it's not, it's a buyer's market. Prime example is over $1 million on the river, you're in a buyer's market right now, not a seller's market. So right now, Le Atrium, seller's market, 80% odds of selling if you go on the market. 24 properties closed in the last 12 months. They're selling at a rate of 2 per month, and they only have about 1.5 months of inventory available. One's under contract right now, 2 are on the market, and 3 haven't sold over the last 12 months. Summary of 2020, well, since it's December 17th, that is almost exactly the same as the last 12 months, so I'm going to skip over that. And 2019, summary of activity. Last year, not as hot of a selling market. This is still, at 67%, we're still considering that a seller's market. I'd want to see it under 60% for it to be considered a flat market or a regular market. But last year, 14 properties sold. They were selling at a rate of 1.2 per month with 2.6 months of inventory. So a weaker seller's market, but still a seller's market last year. 2020, average time to close. If you're going on the market, you're going to be at the closing table within 46 days probably. Some a lot sooner than that. Just reiterating the fact that strong seller's market in Le Atrium in 2020. 2019 you can see is a little bit softer. Average day to close was 85 days then. The pattern for Le Atrium, you're strong in the spring and you're strong in the summer, and then it kind of falls off during the winter time. That's been the pattern for 2020. You'll see the same thing in 2019, although a lot softer, a lot less activity in the market in Le Atrium for 2019. Still strong in March and April, stronger in the latter summer months, but as you can see, it's a lot more active in 2020. So now getting to everybody's favorite, pricing. Just explain the graph real quick here. Blue dots, properties sold. Diamonds are properties under contract. Triangles are properties currently for sale on the market. Red line is basically taking a nice math equation and plotting all these blue dots and drawing a slope to figure out fair market value. And that's our red line right here is fair market value. What I like to do is take that same slope and give myself a top and give myself a bottom, and that pretty much gives us, that's how I read the market, this is how I price properties, and this is how I let buyers know if there's a deal and they need to jump on it. So here's the pricing real quick. Total square feet is on the bottom. Prices over here on the left. The buyers that I'm doing this for, thank you guys, they're actually looking for something around 1,200 square feet in Le Atrium. So the top end is going to be just under 360 for your 1,200 square foot, just above 340 for the 1,100, or right at 340 for the 1,100 square foot properties. Fair market is going to be, it's going to put you right around 320 for 1,200. right at about probably 310, 315 for your 1,100 square foot properties. And a deal is going to be below 300 to around 280. 280 to 300 is going to be a deal if one comes up for sale at that price point. Um, what you can expect to see at the top end, if you're actually going to sell, you should see some upgrades in there. You should see granite or some other type of hard surface stone um, uh, countertops. You should see some nice flooring. You should see some new paint. It's probably going to be staged or presented extremely well, almost like a model home. If you do all those things, you should be able to expect to sell at the top of the market. Middle of around your fair market value. I mean, that's not to knock anybody, but that's kind of like your lazy way to sell something. That's you have a pretty good property. It's maybe updated a little, not the best, and you throw up some non-professional pictures, and you just hope for the best. You're gonna sell around here. And then your deals need some updating. I mean, they're going to be, your kitchens are going to be outdated, your bathrooms are going to be outdated, you're going to need new paint, you're going to need probably new flooring. So those are kind of the deals. Expect to be doing some work down at this price point here, typically. But that is basically my answer. So for the 11 to 1200, we're looking at if we find something in Atrium, we can buy it at around 320 to 310. That's going to be probably a real good buy for you. And one more thing I wanted to show here. Positioning. All right. This has been the activity in the last 3 months. In the last 90 days. We had 6 new properties on the market and 5 closed in the last 90 days. One's currently under contract. These 2 properties down here have been stagnant. They've been available in Atrium, and for whatever reason, they're not selling. If I was speaking to those sellers, I would say you need to do one of 2 things. You need to either A, drop your price, or B, you need to reposition your property. Reposition your property could mean staging it. It could mean getting better professional pictures. It could be doing some slight investment in your property to get it sold, like painting the inside, pressure washing the outside, cleaning it up. Just present it like a model home. If you've already done that, then you need to drop your price. So those are basically your 2 options there. But to get back to it, projected for the next 90 days, we're probably going to have 5 more come on the market, and 7 are expecting to be closed in the next 90 days. We've got 1 under contract right now, and again, here's your stagnant properties that haven't been sold yet. So that's kind of what is happening in the Atrium in the marketplace right now. Again, my name is Bryce Spraggins. I'm with Momentum Realty. If you made it this far and you want me to do a market analysis in depth like this on your neighborhood, text me, email me, DM me, comment on this video, share it, whatever you want to do. And I'll be happy to do one on your neighborhood for you. Other than that, thanks for viewing, and you guys have a good day.